Timothy Bishop, February 24th, once again. Oh, goody, it's going to be getting colder this week. I just saw the weather on the news, so I saw that it's going to be getting colder this week, and I'm glad about that, because I don't need hot weather. I hate hot weather. Well, there's not that much to really talk about on this tape. I don't know why I'm making it. I should be listening to the one that I just did to see how I made it, see how it turned out, because I only got but about half an hour left. Let me see. Well, I don't know if there's really that much to talk about. There could be some stuff to talk, watching Video Power. Those were good tapes, and I used to sit back and watch Video Power. Now they're just as boring as crap, because I don't have a thing to talk about. New game in the vocabulary, as I said on the other side, Ghouls and Ghosts. It's a new Super Nintendo game that me and Mark played over the weekend that I didn't get a chance to tell you about. That's how long it's been since I got to make one of these tapes. Ghouls and Ghosts is similar to Castlevania 4, but I wish it wouldn't be making Castlevania 4 look so bad. I didn't want to play any more Super Nintendo games because I thought I wouldn't want Castlevania 4 anymore, but I don't want Ghouls and Ghosts. That game, it's just not as good as Castlevania 4. Castlevania 4, it's got better music and everything. And on Ghouls and Ghosts, it's like, it's got 8 levels, right? And you don't even get to play the 8th level unless you have the bracelet when you get there and everything. And just for good, I'll tell you this much. The boss of level 6 looks exactly the same as the boss of level 7. And when you beat the boss of level 7, you have to fight another one, and that one also looks the same. I got tired of fighting those toy soldiers after a while. I'd rather play Castlevania 4. That's a heck of a lot better. So I think I do want Castlevania 4 more, except on Castlevania 4, maybe if the rotating room went a little bit faster, then it'd be as good as Ghouls and Ghosts. That's the only thing I like about Ghouls and Ghosts, is the twisting, the rotating in level 4 is a lot faster. Plus, is that what I said? The rotating in level 4 is faster, and the music in level 2. The music on that ship. Hopefully, you still got the tape of that game. I love the way the castle increases in size as the monsters flying up to it, Let's see, boy. I'll tell you what. Lots happened in the last 3 weeks. I'll tell you, there's not that many stories to tell, really. I could tell you a few, but there's not that many. I'll tell you. The president drops middle-class tax cuts. Raises taxes Bush's new budget raises taxes $25 million and increases budget $50 million. I can't believe that. Did he? We need a real way to vote Bush in there. There you go. I thought we were going to have less taxes and everything. It looks like we got scammed. I guess Michael Dukakis would have been a good president. I don't know, maybe he wanted more taxes, but I certainly don't think he would want $25 million more in taxes. We gotta get reasonable. Yeah, I should be listening to the other side. Those burps come when you least expect it, and I need something to make me laugh right now. I mean, I don't get enough time alone these days, and even when they're gone for like 2 hours, it's just the time flies by. I mean, I enjoy these nights when I get to be home alone, but and when it gets around to where it's almost spring, it takes the sun forever to set, so I don't get to sit in darkness and do it. I have to sit there in the sunlight. It's still daytime, and it's like it's going to be forever till bedtime. You should hear me in school with these burps, I'll tell you. I'll be sitting there in a world history class, and Teresa, she let me down. I thought they were the nicest girls in the world, but then she got mad at me for my burps today, so she's not the nicest person in the world, I guess. I mean, I don't see how burps hurt anybody. I don't know how the tradition started that burps are so harmful and everything. I don't see it. I just don't see who could be harmed by a burp. It's just a simple let out of air. It's no more harmful than breathing. It's just a little bit louder. It's a simple clapping of the two sides of your throat or whatever causes the noise. And when you burp internally, even Candy can hear it. Now she's being mean too. Everybody's been mean to me today. Haven't been that good a day. I didn't have any typing paper, notebook paper, or graph paper, and I'm going to have to be sure to get some notebook paper. For that reason, I'm going to have to listen to this again. Let's see, how did my burping, in first period, I didn't burp that much. I burped when all the other typewriters were going because nobody could hear it because they're too loud and everything. When there's a lot of people typing at the same time, but when it's like you get to a tab problem and everybody has to work out the stuff and everything, I had to work it out without a pen. I didn't even have a pen to use, and then I bought one today with a quarter, and I lost that one too, just like all the other ones. Pretty soon we're not gonna have any pens anymore. In second period, I didn't burp a whole lot either because I forced myself not to. Usually you can't burp in a class where the whole class is extremely quiet and the teacher is the only one talking, giving you that 45-minute lecture. It's the way it is every day in home ec. 45-minute lecture and then 10 minutes to write down your notes and all that trash. In algebra, my burping, well, I couldn't really burp anyway because I didn't have any graph paper and I was too nervous to burp. We got around to lunchtime. I burped like crazy in the library. I sat there over and over and over again. And Lisa Neal started getting, she had to tell me 3 times. And then the librarian heard it. Well, I'm not the librarian. She was out. It was Miss Whitfield. And she said, I don't find that necessary. And about 5 minutes later, I started doing it again. And she said, if you do that one more time, she didn't even know who it was. She was just talking to air. And then anyway, she said, if you do that one more time, you're going out of here. And she might have known who it was, or else she couldn't threaten like that. And I honestly didn't think she knew who it was, but I didn't want to take a chance. Anyway, in world history, I burped a lot, and that's when Teresa got mad at me and surprised me. And in biology, it's so darn quiet in there because nobody ever makes any noise, and the AC's always off, and there's only 9 people, so it's so quiet. And I'm sitting there burping internally, and Candy Lord could hear me, and she got real mad, which doesn't surprise me. She gets mad a lot. She's always sad. I mean, her smile is about as rare as Bowser's smile, I'll tell you, when he's not winning or something, or his Cooper kids have failed him. Anyway, in 6th period, it wasn't too bad. I got Tammy Gillespie for a partner, and she was better than I thought. But she was easy to work with, and I was able to correct her errors without feeling guilty, unlike most others. And anyway, I bet I have a lot of burps on this tape, and I'm sure you're going to be cracking up every second of your life in this. But I hope they're enjoyable. On the bus ride home, I don't know, I burped a lot, but hardly anybody could hear me also because there was a lot of people on the bus. And I was sitting there walking back in the seats, and usually Twan saves me a seat to sit in because Ashley hardly ever saves the seat anymore because she's always sitting with Josh or some other girl or something. Or not there usually. I was sitting there moving back. Come on, Twan, where's that empty seat with Twan? Come on. I never even did see him, so I had to sit down next to this other boy, and then I heard him talking behind me. I didn't even see him. I couldn't believe it, but I could have at least seen him, so I would know that I can't sit next to him. But he was nowhere to be seen. Well, I guess I better say goodbye pretty soon. I want to go ahead and listen to my other tape. I can just listen to this one tomorrow. And anyway, let's see. Lately when I've been coming home, I do a lot of burps up in my room as I play Super Nintendo, but I haven't played it all this weekend. I haven't played it yet all day today, so I guess I'm getting to where I don't play it that much anymore. And if I get a new game, then I'll start playing it again. But I only play Castlevania 4 because of the music. And that's basically all there really is to it. But Castlevania 4, yeah, I'm going to have to get it for my birthday. That's the best thing I can do. Well, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye so I can listen to these tapes. I'll see you later. Maybe I'll finish this tape up sometime. Maybe tomorrow night. That sounds like a good idea, since there's only about 5 minutes left on it anyway. Wait a minute, Tim. Don't stop the tape yet. I got a few more burps to share with you, and now that I've been drinking a lot of Coke, I figure I might as well get rid of my burps now instead of sitting here burping into the air and having burps never to remember again. So, if you want to hear a lot of burps, then just come this way. And, that carbonated Coke ought to give me a good, powerful burp. Not like that. Hopefully I won't be too disappointed. I'll tell you what, these burps are getting really out of hand. Hopefully I can go through a whole sentence without doing this. Shoot, didn't turn out good when I really needed it. Now that's one good one. Hi folks, I'm back February 28th, let's go. Or February 27th, let's go. This is a fun time to listen to. We got a lot of burps, I'll tell you what. Boy, oh boy, you're never going to be the same. Eat your heart out. I'll tell you what, man. These are getting terrible.